The 2015 Honda CRV has been a popular choice for families and individuals. Known for fuel efficiency, comfortable ride, and spacious interior, the CRV offers a blend of comfort, practicality, and value. In this in-depth review, we'll delve into the details of the popular SUV, exploring its strengths, weaknesses, and what you need to know before buying one, helping you make an informed decision. Let's dive in. Big shout out to Automagnet for providing this car today. They are a Long Valley Arcade. They're a big supporter of El.P. I appreciate them, and you guys should go check out the stock. This 4th gen CRV ran from 2012 through to 2018, when it was replaced by an all-new 5th gen generation. I know looks are subjective, but it's neither attractive nor ugly. It's the perfect car if you want to fly under the radar. So perfect that, kama wendi gondi, no one will ever suspect you. This 4th generation Honda CRV traded the sport in SUV for comfort, a shift from the quite capable older generations before it. Still, Honda seem to have known what they were doing because numbers don't lie. While not as bold as some of the competitors, it's a timeless design and it has aged well. Talking about competitors, the CRV competes against the Toyota RAV4, Nissan Rogue, Ford Escape, Kia Sportage, Hyundai Tucson, Subaru Forester, and the Volkswagen Tiguan. The 4th gen CRV was offered in several trim levels, including the LX, the EX, the EXL, and the top tier Touring. And while some features were standard on higher trim levels, additional options could be added on certain trims, depending on the market and specific model year.
Starting from the back of this Honda CRV, you get those signature CRV lights, you get your reverse camera here, and a non-body matched bumper. You don't get your spare wheel underneath, but it's inside, which is a good addition. Most cars don't have spare wheels anymore. And open the boot. You might think it's under here, but you'll search and search for days, but it's actually here at the bottom. You can lock the car with this small black button here, and you can unlock by, if you have the key in your pocket, like the one I have here with the fancy drum, just hit that button and it opens your boot. And it opens pretty high and pretty wide, which is good for if you have those really big items you want to put in. You have all that much space to put things in. In here, you get your parcel shelf, and the only place you can store it is here at the end of the boot. It's not something that stays flat, but it sticks out like a sore thumb, especially when you store it there, because you can't access your underfloor storage, where you have a 17-inch spare tire space saver and your tire servicing toolkits all around. You get tether points on all corners, and to drop the seats, which split in a 40-60 manner, you have pull tabs on both sides to drop your rear seats. And you can just pull on that. It's spring-loaded, so they end up dropping flat. Putting them back up, you have to go around and bring them up. That's your boot space, and it's pretty long. I bet if you're going for a trip and you're only 2 guys, you can have a small mattress here at the back and sleep. That's the back. Let's get to the back seats and see what you have there. The back seat door opens 90 degrees. That's so wide. That's nearly the widest I've seen in any car of this size. And folding the seats flat, you can just pull on the tab here at the top. It drops on the seat and doesn't have a flat load bay. So if you want to drop the seats flat, you pull on this, but make sure that you're not in the way of this. So you can either hold this, pull on this, and have it drop flat. I like such things, such simple, tasteful things. Let him in. And it's not a high car to jump in. You just basically just slide in. Getting here at the back, leg space, plenty. Head space,
Just enough.
the seats are quite soft and comfortable. There's not much of side bolster support, so you're just hanging there in limbo. Getting to the center seat, because the car is quite wide, you get shoulder room for 3 adults here at the back, especially 3 male adults, easily can fit here at the back because the car is pretty wide. And the center seat is soft, so you can have a third person here without thinking about his life decisions. For storage, you have backseat pockets for both seats. You have small door cards really, but my just fits in that small space. More storage here at the center where you have your center armrest, but that's more for the front guys. And here you have 2 cup holders. I like this design because when you have your arm here, it's comfortable not resting on some plastic when it's across here. So I like this center kind of design for cup holders. There's no connectivity here at the back. All you have is this fancy blue mood lighting here at the center. No HVAC controls, no HVAC vents. So your windows will be your air conditioning. And let's see if they go down all the way. Yeah, you can see for yourself.
Glasses, you right to jail.
That's the back seat. Let's jump to the front seat and see what you have there. Entry to the front is similar to the back. The car is not such a high car, so getting in and out is pretty easy. In this specific car, both front seats are adjusted by buttons and knobs here on the side, so it's all electric. Getting here at the front, materials, you get plastic at the top all the way to the bottom. The only soft touch material you have on the door panel is where you put your arm here, like this other side. And I like that they've actually optioned and given you that option. So you don't have to have your arm just, dangling all over the car. That's nasty.
Is that right?
This steering wheel is manual, but it moves up, down, and telescopes back and forth. It's quite adjustable for anyone who wants to drive this car. The dash is laid out okay. The only thing I don't like much about this is this wooden kind of trim here. I would opt for something different, or if I bought this, I would change that
Immediately.
This is the top trim. So you get heated seats, you get leather seats, you get multimedia adjustability for your phone calls and stuff. You have your cruise control to the right and your media controls to the left. Up top, you have your sunglasses holder, or you can have this panoramic view of the back. It's a convex mirror, so it gives you this really wide view of the back, especially if you have small kids who can't settle down. You can keep an eye on them as you're driving easily without needing to look back and see who's doing what. For storage, you have door card storage that's not big enough to hold my bottle here. At the center here, you have 2 cup holders, which again is not big enough to hold my bottle. Then you have this really massive center bit. I bet for ladies, you will love this kind of space in your car. You can put your handbag in here, you can put your shoes, you can put so much. I bet parents who have a lot of stuff will love this car. With your glove box, it's an okay space. It's not light and felt, so whatever you put in here will rattle. And that's that for storage here at the front. Oh, at the bottom here, you have more storage to put more things hidden away. For wear and tear, I'm not seeing any shiny bit on the steering wheel. It still looks okay. The seats have a bit of wrinkles, but just normal wrinkles you get on leather when it's been sat on for a while. And that's the front. Let me open the bonnet and let's see what you have under there. You pull on that, it pops your bonnet. There's a small latch on the left-hand side. You get your stick to hold up your bonnet. Everything's laid out nicely, especially for those guys who like working on their cars at home. You can do a lot by yourself in this car. There's so much space. I can see all the way to the bottom. I can see round. There's not so much electrics to give you a headache as some other cars. I won't mention them. But yeah, everything's laid out nicely for you to work on your car if you're that home DIY mechanic kind of person. It's perfect.
The most popular engine was the 2.4-liter inline 4-cylinder engine. This engine offered a good balance of power and fuel efficiency, meaning you'll find a lot of these on the used market. Front-wheel drive versions offer a lower fuel consumption, with the manual 1.6-liter diesel managing a combined 62 mpg. However, the early 2.2 diesels still got relatively good fuel economy at around 50 mpg. The fuel tank capacity is around 57 liters, and range can vary depending on the specific engine, fuel type, and driving conditions. Estimated range is between 600 to 700 kilometers on a full tank. The CRV comes standard with anti-lock brakes, stability and traction control, front seat side airbags, side curtain airbags, and rear view camera. The lane watch and blind spot monitoring system is standard on all but the LX. The Touring gets the lane departure warning system and a forward collision warning and mitigation system that's able to distinguish between vehicles and pedestrians, as well as apply automatic braking to reduce severity of collision. In crash tests, the 2015 CRV earned 4 stars for overall crash protection, with 4 stars for frontal crash protection and 5 stars for side crash protection, making the CRV generally a safe car. You are unlikely to have any serious problems with this car, but like any vehicle, the CRV can suffer from certain issues. Some of the most common problems include: while it may not be the most exciting vehicle to drive and the most attractive on the road, it still nails what it's meant to be: a family-friendly, mid-size SUV, and to mention, better than most in this segment. So if you're buying an SUV for this purpose, definitely check it out. It's a solid choice for anyone really. Just remember to do your due diligence with a pre-purchase inspection and you'll have yourself a solid vehicle.
If you've come this far, thanks, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, like and share with your cool friends. But before we do that, I would like to know, what do you guys think? Is this a car you should consider? Is it something you should go ahead and buy right away? Or is it something you should hold on for and check the others first? Tell me down in the comments below. I want to know. Think Hondas, you can never go wrong with a Honda, unless it's ex-UK. For those who know, know. But yeah, for what it is, it's a pretty good car. And catch you guys on the next one.